Hey guys, Supercurse Productions here, and today I'm going to be doing a video on a contest entry into Batman Arkham Knight 13's 400 subscriber contest video. Now, he did say you can enter up to 4 figures. The reason you see 3 here is because the 4th one I want it to be a surprise, so if you stick to the end of the video, you see it, because it's also part of the contest entry. But I haven't shown him on YouTube or anywhere else, so that's why I decided to put him as a surprise at the end of the video. Now, I know you have seen all 3 of these figures before, but the thing is, if you actually look closely at them, and if you have seen my previous videos, the Flash and the Atom are actually updated. I redid the torsos, the legs, the helmet. Everything is different on these figures. But anyway, guys, let's get into this video. Alright guys, so first up we have the Flash. Now I did say that these figures have been shown before, but I've updated these since the last videos that I've done with these in there. So this is my updated Flash. Everything is different on him. I redid him. So I'll start off with the head, I guess. The head is still the Flash cowl. I did use the head from the actual Flash minifigure. Let me see, I have it here. I used the face and the cowl of the actual Flash minifigure, and I just painted them in the dark red, as you see here. I was able to do a better lightning bolt emblem across his chest. If I do, not to mention, if I do take off the cowl, you can turn his face around so he could have an alternate expression. Put this back on for now. Now the torso was redone. Turn it this way so you don't see the glare. I redid all of the lines to look a little better. His belt piece here, thing that he has there, I also redid that. I redid the lightning bolts on his belt. Took off all the black lines he had before. The gold does wrap around the top of the legs on both sides. He has gold at the top of his feet, if this will focus. Well, I mean, you can still see it, but... And then on both sides, he has it on the sides, and the black lines of his boots do wrap all the way around the legs on all 4 sides. Now, his arms, if I do lift his arms up, you'll see that the gold on his chest does wrap around to his back, like in the actual costume. Now, I do have to be careful with the arms, because the arms will scratch it off if you do rub them together, rub the arms against the torso. So if you see, I do have to pull the arm up and then lift. Otherwise, it'll scratch the torso. But yeah, so the gold does connect. The top of the torso is painted in a dark red. He's got the gold on his belt on the back. But anyway, guys, so yeah, that's the Flash. I guess we'll get into the next figure. Alright guys, so the next figure I have here is Jessie Quick. Now, the reason I am using her in this video is because I actually updated her, like as you can see. If you saw my Flash showcase, you'll know that there was nothing on her back, but I was able to figure out what was on her back, so I rewatched episode 4 of The Flash, season 3, and I was able to see what's on her back. Anyway, her head is just a Wonder Woman head that I painted a red mask. She's just got this standard brown hair with a button in the back. The black on her chest here, it does wrap around the top of her shoulders, and it comes around to the back. The gold on her arms is all still the same as before. The front of the torso is still the same. The legs are the same. Still the same detailing. The boots are the same. But I was able to, like I said, figure out the back. Like, she has this little gold V at the back of her belt. There's like a black lines on her back and like some little gold ones as well. But anyway, guys, yeah, that's Jesse Quick. So we'll get on to the next figure. Alright, guys, so this is the second to last figure. It is the Atom. Now, I redid this one as well. I'll give you full 360. If you saw the other video, which wasn't too good, he was actually using a different type of helmet. I have it here. I just removed the visor. Gotta find the visor. But he was actually using this helmet. But I didn't really like this helmet because while the top is accurate, he doesn't have this huge chunk on his chin. So that's why I removed that helmet and I did this one. As you can see, I did paint a whole bunch of detailing on this one. Silver detailing. Now, the Atom emblem on his helmet is actually, I think it's like in a black or a dark gray or something. But I put it in white so it would stand out more. And if you go along to the back of his helmet, you'll see I did paint some gray in the back. He also has some gray on his spine down here of the exosuit. Now the torso was entirely redone. So I redid it to look like he has that red jacket under there that he wears under the exosuit. I do know the chest piece down here is it's in dark gray, it's not in blue. But I put it in blue because I like the way it looks better in the blue than the dark gray. Although I may change that, redo it, put it in the right color. Now the legs are updated. I redid them. I added blue knee pads. The arms are the exact same from the last video, so if you guys go check out those videos, this is my Legends of Tomorrow video and my Flash Season 3 showcase. That's where all these videos have been, these figures have been shown. Now onto the back, as you've seen it a few times already. I continued like that red from the under jacket that he wears. And I tried the best I could to replicate it from the reference photo that I used. Anyway, guys, now let's get on to the final figure, which is also the surprise figure. Alright guys, so this is the final figure. I'll give you guys a full 360 of it before I actually get into all the details that was painted onto it. Now, this figure is actually the Invisible Man. You can see I painted like a little suit detailing here. His face doesn't really have much on it. He's got a... Alright, so, yeah, I'll stop that now. I was just messing with you guys. This is the actual figure. Wait for it. Wait for it. Here we go. The final figure of this showcase that I haven't shown before is Daredevil. Now this figure I just made over the past week. He is using a Flash cowl as the helmet, which I did cut off the lightning bolts. It's the same cowl on my Flash figures. This cowl, I cut off the lightning bolts, and I painted it in a dark red. I used those little Lego spike pieces. I cut the tips off of them. It actually took me like 7 of those before I got it right. But, this is how he turned out. I think he looks pretty good. Now, his billy club, well, I know it is red. I don't have any of those red poles, so the billy club will get updated in the future. Right now, my dad said that he's just using some metal bars. So, yeah, I guess he is kind of using metal bars. But anyway, if I do take off the Flash cowl, so you can see the red in the inside, I am going to paint the inside a dark red soon. But yes, the head is just a plain black head that I painted the mouth and the eyes onto. Because I figure why should I ruin an actual head and paint it all in black when I could just use this? So the torso, if I turn it this way so you can see it without the glare. The torso, this was mostly based on reference photos and Michael MGF, like stuff that I couldn't figure out how it would look. I just based it off of Michael MGF. But yeah, so these black lines actually do wrap around the shoulders. It's got the same thing on both sides, and they come around to the back to make this V. And I did paint the sides of the torso, like where you see this black here, comes around to the back, goes all the way around to the front of the torso. The arms are painted. I painted them in a dark red, and then I painted those black padding things or whatever he has on his shoulders. And the legs, I did sand these down. That was the only way I was going to be able to paint the top red, and all this paint does wrap around all four sides of the legs. Now, if you notice the legs are actually painted in a flat, the top of the legs are painted in a flat black color. I did that so it would look like it matched with the rest of the torso, which is painted in a flat black color. And I just left the boots this shiny black. Now that is painted on all sides, so it looks like this black here comes down the leg, and it looks like it matches with the flat black. So that's why I did that. I just left the boots like the shiny of the Lego piece. The head is still the shiny Lego piece, like I said. This piece here on the Lego belt piece, I didn't paint it in a flat black. I might, but then again, I probably won't. Now, like these black, I guess it's black gloves, I just left them in that shiny black as well. Anyway, guys, let's go ahead and wrap up this video. Alright, guys, so that was my contest entry for Batman Arkham Knight 13's 400 subscriber contest. Hope you guys liked the video. If you did, be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I also am going to be doing a few more figures. I still have a few more on the way. Like, I'm working right now on this Kid Flash figure. That lightning bolt emblem on his chest may need to be redone. But yeah, I'm working on Kid Flash. I also made this black suit Daredevil, which he is missing his belt. I'm not done with him yet. And I am also doing Reverse Flash. I'm still working on him. Like, he's practically done, but I don't know if I want to redo the back and the helmet or the cowl. Yeah, so those are the figures that I'm working on. That should be out in the next week or so. I should showcase them then. But anyway, guys, that's it for this video, and thanks for watching, and bye.